Okay, so I'm gonna go put that flamethrower attachment mod on, and yeah. So I also have another weapon I'm gonna use, but here it is. It's called the flamer barrel, and this is called this gives you flamethrower conversion, which allows you to deal 41 damage. So it's really good, 41 ballistic damage and 41 energy damage. I love having weapons that have both ballistic and energy weapon or damage because it's just amazing. I love it. I love having to do two types of damage while burning a completely burning an enemy. So you can go ahead and switch this over to a pistol, which for whatever reason increases its range, which I might actually switch over because it doesn't affect the damage that much. And it decreases the weight a lot. But you can switch it into a rifle, which for whatever reason decreases or increases the range, which a rifle should, I mean, it should have more range than a pistol. Anyways, comfort grip I would definitely go with, but a standard stock. But you're gonna be using this in hipfire, so I'd recommend just grabbing this guy right here. If you do want to use this into a rifle, then I mean, this thing looks pretty ugly, and I mean, it looks ugly. Like, it looks ugly. Like, it looks a lot better with the actual stock on it, but I guess since this has increased range, I guess since it has increased range, I guess I'll use it. It doesn't really seem that much different. I want to test it out. So from the back of here, it can reach to about maybe halfway towards the wall. Recoil compensating stock will decrease the range down to 37, which will allow me to have a sexier look when it comes to the gun. KK move. Okay. It's literally the same range. Okay. So I'm guessing that's, I mean, it's a flamer, so it would have low range. But overall, the ammo for this weapon is quite expensive, so getting yourself cap collector, and you guys are literally laying. You're dumb.
Excuse me.
I'm sure I've got something you need.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Great.
Anyways, so the ammo is called plasma cartridge, and it's 9 caps a piece, which is really expensive for ammo. So what I would recommend is doing the usual. I have a ton of Deathclaw meat and Mylark eggs, which for whatever reason don't have any value. So I don't know what's up with that. I really don't know what's up with that. But let's show you. So one thing you have to know when using this weapon is that every shot counts. You don't want to just go in spraying everywhere. You want to tap the trigger, because if you don't, you're going to waste so much ammo and it's going to be worthless. It's not going to be that useful. Now, if you really do want ammo, you can do the purified water trick where you put on like maybe 7 purified water stations. So what I do is I get my cap collector and charisma all the way up, because each purified water for me is worth 11 caps. So just imagine one purified water worth 11 caps. 10 of them would equal up to 1100 caps. I think. No, 110 caps. 100 of them would equal up to 1,000, which is amazing because I get 100 every I think hour. And in game it's every like 6 game hours, and 6 game hours go by really fast. So yeah, it's a really good method to get caps. Definitely recommend spending it on ammo and stuff like that, and bring like 1,000. But yeah. So I don't think the wounded fiery flamethrower doesn't work on commando or anything else, but you definitely will need a blacksmith and stuff like that to actually rank yourself up. So yeah, definitely use this weapon wisely because you can't really find that much ammo since the ammo is quite rare. Okay, so this weapon is good on any type of enemy, and by any type of enemy I really mean any type of enemy, because this thing is a god. This thing is so godly that it's just godly. It's too good of a weapon to be in the game. And the only thing that I really want now is a Furious Ripper and a Wounding Machete. Damage over time and increased damage is really what I always want in a gun. Is something that to increase its damage or do damage over time, so I can quickly hit an enemy, run to another enemy, kill him. By the time I hit the second enemy, the first enemy is already super close to death, and he's probably going to die out from the bleed out. If he isn't going to die from the bleed out, the burn damage that on this plasma weapon is going to inflict on him is probably going to finish him off, which is the whole point of the burn damage. While this thing, you have to simply rely on tapping the trigger, and this weapon takes a good amount of skill to use when you need to hold on. Hell no. 600 HP. Okay. But tapping the trigger, like I said, man, you need the damage. Like I said, damage over time. Damage over time is pretty much everything. I already have that weapon. But tapping the trigger, damage over time. That's what's gonna make this plasma thrower. So Big John Salvage is a high-level super mutant place. You can farm legendaries here. You can't really farm legendaries, but it's a good way to get XP. It's a great way to overall increase your levels, and it's a high-level super mutant place that is really annoying. There it is. Damage over time is going to easily kill him off right there. As you saw, that is the damage over time work. And if I had the long-range barrel, I could have easily picked that one out. But the Warlords are going to be your biggest issue, because since they're basically damage resistant and energy resistant, you're really going to rather have to bat him or something like that. I mean, once again, ammo could be a problem on this thing. You can waste a ton of ammo on basically any mission. So he's dead. I think we all know it. And I don't know how he's not dead, so I'm just going to easily tap him right here and duelify him. So yeah.
Over here.
This is getting annoying. Anyways. Easily tapping him with burn damage, you can just finish him off while not even having to bother with that enemy again. And sorry if you can hear my dog in the background, but yeah. So I find this weapon to be good on pretty much everything in the game because it does both ballistic and energy damage, which is what you want in a gun like this. So if you really are looking forward to a godly gun, go with this weapon right here, because the damage over time is just massive on this weapon. And if you really want to look forward towards a certain weapon, then go for this. But like I said, ammo is just the only issue, so good luck trying to get, just good luck trying. So Warlords are going to be your biggest issue, I think we all know it. I think it's glitching out on me. See if I glitched out on me, and now I'm full on ammo? What? I only wasted one ammo, score. I wish I had my heavy combat armor. Anyways. So yeah, here's the great angle of what the plasma thrower looks like. And as you see, I already got my critical strike all the way back up. So even in bats, this weapon is extremely good. I already missed out. I already missed him. So definitely give this weapon a try if you have it in your arsenal, because I guarantee you're thinking, oh my god, this guy is so insane, he's literally thinks he's the coolest guy in the world. I really don't think, like, honestly, like I said, I'm wasting way too much ammo, but I think the VATS on this weapon is really glitched out. You need to fix this. But every now and then you'll hit a good critical strike that will just demolish your enemy. Dude, unlimited ammo score, bruh. I think I just glitched out where I can have unlimited ammo. Bruh, I think I just glitched it out. No, not anymore. Not anymore. But like I said, damage over time. Godly. Godly damage over time. So let's switch over to another weapon that I think definitely deserves some attention. So, I've actually never used this weapon before, and I know that, also, let's look at the Kneecapper auto pistol. So the Kneecapper perk is by far one of my more favorite perks, and the 10 millimeter pistol has a lot of ammo variety when it comes to late game, and the auto pistol it does reliable damage. Plus, since this thing can cripple enemies now, I immediately find it as like a companion supportive weapon. I have a minigun too, and it's a lot better than yours. It's just too easy, Kate. Anyways. I don't know why it's giving me rads, but okay. I'm using irradiated blood, okay. That's why it's giving me rudes. Anyways, crippling overcharge laser rifle. I don't find it that good against super mutants because they are very, very energy resistant. And the fact that this thing does have a low ammo capacity only makes it worse. But against super mutants, you want something like the explosive minigun that deals a lot of ballistic damage. Something like that. Now, I've known that so many people already reviewed this gun before, so I'm not even going to go in depth on the explosive minigun. But, it shreds everything. What we're trying to say here is that this thing is just a bit too good. Anyways. Yeah, I still have to do that, okay. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a bit of a long one in my opinion, but there's just a bunch of legendary weapons that, you know, definitely deserve some attention out there. Peace out.